Utah lawmakers have pushed through a new congressional map giving Republicans an advantage in all 4 of the state's districts. The new map still needs to be approved by a judge to be official. Now, this all comes amid a nationwide redistricting effort ahead of the 2026 midterms. Let's bring in CBS News correspondent Ian Lee live for us from Kansas City, Missouri. Ian, great to be with you. We'll get to that state in just a moment, but first, what's the latest out of Utah?
Hi, Elizabeth. Yeah, gerrymandering is on the lips of voters, lawmakers, and soon-to-be judges really across the country. When you look at Utah, lawmakers recently just passed this, as you said, that gives an advantage to Republicans in 4 districts, although it's said that one of them is competitive for the Democrats. But what the real stickler here is that in 2018, Utah passed Proposition 4. Now, Proposition 4 said that no party could have an unfair advantage in congressional maps. And so it is going to be up to a judge to look at this and say, hey, does this give an unfair advantage to Republicans? Lawmakers in Utah are trying to restrict the view that a judge can take of that proposition. But at the end of the day, it is going to be a judge who decides if that law, if this new map is legal.
All right, let's turn now to the state that you are in right now, Missouri. Republicans there are using congressional maps to take aim at the district currently held by Democrat Emanuel Cleaver. Where does this effort stand?
Yeah, so the governor last week signed this new map into law. Right now, it gives Republicans a favorable chance in all of Missouri's 8 congressional districts. Previously, Republicans were easy to win 6 of them. Democrats would win 2 of them. But this does give more weight to the Republicans. Now, there are multiple lawsuits, as you would expect, saying that this is unfair. They're saying that you have rural and urban people lumped together, that those communities need distinct representation. There's also an effort in the state to put this to the voters, let them decide, have a proposition to see if they're fine with this new congressional map.
Now, Ian, it's important to note, though, it's not just Republicans redrawing maps. Next month, California voters will head to the ballot to decide on a new congressional map favoring Democrats. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, this all revolves around Proposition 50. Democratic lawmakers in California, including the governor, they want voters to give them the power to redraw the congressional map. Essentially, what they want is to give Democrats 5 additional seats. Now, this is a bit trickier because back in 2020, voters in California took that power away from lawmakers. They wanted an independent commission to determine their congressional map. So now Democrats are saying, wait, we want that power back. And so they're going to ask voters to give them that power. So that is going to be a bit more maybe cut and dry, maybe not as many legal challenges, because at the end of the day, it will be the voters who will decide if lawmakers have that power.
Ian Lee, thank you so much.